Be a manager slash engagement relations manager that's going to be talking to the model and training the model on the marketing side. Now let's go to the marketing side. So then the marketing side, there's two agency options. And what you want to do, you want to go either from marketing agency dependent or model dependent agency. Okay, and there's already established the ones that are model dependent. You're probably going to get a little bit less depending on what you're offering, because these are the services, and you might be adding these services as you go, or you might have the clear terms at the start. Okay, so that's what you should know from the start when you're establishing terms. Okay, this is what people get mixed up with. So the model dependent is TikTok, and you might have to learn TikTok branding, how to brand, how to grow, know the algorithm to build a specific what's working on TikTok, right? And then further, YouTube, the model might already be doing YouTube, so you might need to assist and repurpose on YouTube Shorts. And then longer form YouTube, you're gonna have to have an editor, and it's gonna spiral back down to the operation sides, quality control, Loom videos, training, staff, chatters, training. Okay, going back to the model dependent. The marketing dependent. So the marketing dependent agency. So that is the agency we're promoting the model, and the model doesn't have too much of. We're not dependent on the model too much, because the model just needs to do content, right? So we can do our systems to then promote the model on Reddit and do everything we can 24/7, blasting it, choosing the right subreddits, major Reddits, buying up votes, a little bit of paid promotion in Reddit, using our systems, high quality, finding out, going deep on the subreddits, and promoting the model in going back to the niche of that. Okay, so that's why you must know the niche at the start. It all comes back, right? And there could be just both. Okay, deciding both full blowing, and that's the best. Okay, we want to always achieve the highest, and that is perfect. There's no such thing as perfect, but excellent collaboration with the agency and the model to grow their social media following, getting traffic and sales, right? So the other option is shout outs, guaranteed gains. There is a lot of scams out there. You can buy fake followers, everyone knows that. So you want to have proven track records of like the review pages, and you can find that on Telegrams with the guaranteed gains. So that's paid, where you'll pay money, you'll pay another model money and tips on their page to then promote your model on the model's page on OnlyFans, and then you get direct traffic, okay, which you can then sell and have your chatters sell. Then Twitter. So Twitter is quite, or let's just say Twitter's old. Refresh it. X.com, right? It's called X now. So X is quite changing, because obviously it's been Twitter, now it's called X. Okay, it's changed a lot in terms of you need to have a premium account to then message people, to then do shout outs for shout outs. So that's quite simple. Putting on a VA to do comments, generating views, that can go really, really viral, controversial. That makes it become more and more. So if you have a good copywriter on Twitter, virtual assistant, you can really start to amp that up. So then if you got Tick, that's maxed. Tick, that's maxed. You're on board, doing guaranteed gains as well. Let's go back to the terms. Make sure the model is clear with the terms, because you don't want to be spending the ad spend. Right? You have the split. If you have the majority split, Otherwise, you want the model to be paying for the ads, right? But if you have over the majority, I recommend you just go forward and purchase the advertising, and then it's return on the ad spend. Okay, it's quite key there. Return on the ad spend is for this profit split, because you bought ads. Say you put 500, it's made 1,000 in revenue. So then the agency takes back the 1,000. It takes back the 500, and then the split is done from the profit in this agency dependent for guaranteed gains. And you can go through that on Inflow, and it can show in other software. It can show the return on a tracking link. Okay, so tracking links and that kind of stuff can show the return on the ad spend if you're paying. That is a key point, and you don't want to lose out. The worst thing you want to do is pay for the advertising and then have the money off of the split. No, like let's just say if you've spent like 100,000 in ads, this is over exaggerated, and you made 110,000 back. Okay, so that's $10,000 worth of split. Now, for some people that's not the best, but man, you still made 110,000 back. So you made 110,000 revenue, but the split is off the profit, because obviously the agency has put in the 100,000 worth of advertising. Lastly, the dating apps, and the dating apps is quite constantly changing to beat the algorithm. It's all AI. I'll do another video on this and how to beat that, but I don't want to go too deep on that. This, you're going to have to look at getting an IT support person, no-code bot developer to help you in partnership with, right? So when you get to this point, you need a partnership, and it might be a specific skill there. You'll need to outreach and hire, headhunt to bring into the team, right? So then we're going back over to the sales. So all of that is going to generate sales, and then going back to there, you're going to have the payouts, and I've done every payout possible. Paxum, Skrill, banking, Cosmo, you name it, I've done every one. Okay, so how you want to set it up is and it really does depend on where the model is, okay, and what's going to work best. And I recommend the model, once the model starts earning good money, so it'll be above 10,000, that's going to go in their name, right, or equivalent in their country. They need to create, and I recommend they create a company that's in their home country. So then the money goes to their company, and then the agency invoices / sends a payment link to then take the split, and then it goes through there. Or the model transfers, or whatever arrangement that you have. If you're going to take control of the payouts, you're going to then send an invoice to the model from the services that you provided. Yeah. So that's going off on the payment methods and the legality. So once you've got all that going, then you can just start to work in and refine your systems here. The systems here is what's going to grow. This here can be cranked up. This can get cranked up more and more and more. This is going to turn up to be more traffic, more paid, more Reddit, more TikToks, more YouTube. That's going to generate more. And the refined systems is going to allow you to have things as you bring on more people it won't break. So then staff retention, relationship, HR, those type of things are going to come into play. Okay, so this is how, if I was to start an OnlyFans agency from start again, this is how I'd do it. If you like this video, go watch some of my other videos on my YouTube, on my shorts, on my IG. Just go keep watching more of my content, and I'll see you on the next one.